Episode 2. The Web Begins to Weave. Naomi woke up feeling unsettled. She had tossed and turned through the night, her mind replaying Victor's last message. "Your profile picture is beautiful. It reminds me of someone I used to know." It should have been a simple compliment, but something about it made her uneasy. She shook off the thought and rolled out of bed. The sun was creeping in through the curtains, painting the walls with streaks of gold. A new day had come, and she had too much to do to be worrying about a stranger from TikTok. As she tied her wrapper around her waist and stepped into the kitchen, the familiar morning chaos greeted her. "Mama, where is my sock?" her son Amani called from the bedroom. "Did you check under the bed?" "I did." "Then check again." Meanwhile, her daughter Zuri sat at the table, staring into space while lazily munching on a piece of bread. Naomi tapped her shoulder. "Eat quickly or you'll be late for school." Zuri groaned but picked up the pace. As Naomi prepared tea, her phone vibrated on the counter. She glanced at it. "Good morning, Naomi. I hope you slept well." She hesitated. She had only chatted with him once, yet here he was, checking in on her like an old friend. A part of her wanted to ignore it, but another part felt it would be rude. She typed quickly, "Morning. I slept okay. You?" Almost instantly, the typing dots appeared. "Victor, not great. Nightmares, as usual. But I'm used to it." Naomi bit her lip. She wasn't sure how to respond. What kind of nightmares? Was it about the fire? Was she supposed to ask? Before she could decide, another message appeared. "You probably think I'm weird, right? Sorry. I don't mean to burden you." Naomi sighed. She knew what it felt like to carry burdens alone. "It's okay. You don't have to apologize. Some nights are just hard. I knew you would understand. That's why I like talking to you." Naomi stared at the message. "I like talking to you." She quickly locked her phone and placed it face down on the counter. This was just conversation, right? Nothing strange. Just two people talking. "Mama, let's go." Amani's voice pulled her back. "I'm coming." She grabbed her bag, scooped up the car keys, and ushered the kids out the door. She wouldn't think about this. She had a real life to focus on. But even as she drove the children to school, even as she walked through the school compound greeting other parents, she couldn't shake the nagging feeling that something had already started. Something she wasn't sure she could stop. Later that evening, Naomi sat in her living room, staring at the television when her phone vibrated again. She sighed. Since this morning, Victor hadn't sent any more messages, but somehow she knew he would be back. She picked up the phone. "Are you busy?" Victor asked. Naomi's fingers hovered over the keyboard. She wasn't busy, but something told her not to get too deep into this. Before she could decide, another message came in from Victor. "Can I tell you something? Something I've never told anyone?" Her stomach clenched. What could he possibly want to tell her? She typed slowly, "What is it?" Then Victor replied, "I feel like I know you from somewhere. Like we were meant to meet." Naomi's breath caught in her throat. Her heart pounded. This was more than just a friendly conversation now. Something about Victor was beginning to feel too close, too personal. And deep inside, a voice whispered, "This is not normal, Naomi." She just didn't know how deep the web was about to pull her in.